Hey everyone, and welcome to the Tesla Fire Challenge YouTube channel. This is day 48 of 1000. Hey, and welcome to the Tesla Fire Challenge YouTube channel. If you're new, welcome. I hope you stick around. If you've been here before, welcome back. It's really good to have you. For all my new viewers, this channel is all about investing money and being all in on Tesla no matter what. So join me on my journey to make $1 million in 1000 days. That's right. Join me on my journey to try and make $1 million in 1000 days. So in today's video, I'm going to be going through the following. I'm going to be sharing my day 48 portfolio with you. I'm going to be looking at the Nasdaq and the Tesla charts to see where the price is going to be moving to. And I'm also going to see if the ascending triangle pattern is still intact to see, if price pops out. So let's get into it. So it's day 48, 8th of February 2022. I've got two accounts, Portfolio A and Portfolio B. In Portfolio A, I've just got over 120 shares. In Portfolio B, I've just got under 91 shares. So that's day 48, 8th of February 2022. So the total number of shares that we hold in Tesla is just over 211 shares. Our ultimate target is to reach 300 shares in Tesla. We're 70% of the way there. We've got another 30% to go. We've built this position over 19 to 20 months now, and we've dollar cost averaged into the share, and we bought during the dips. Our main concern is to keep our cost basis as low as possible, and our price target is to reach $3,400. So if our calculations are correct, we should be able to make $1 million in 1000 days. So that's the total number of shares that we hold in Tesla. So what's been happening to the price? So it's day 48 of 1000. Tesla is currently priced at $920 as of making this video. So if I multiply this by the number of shares that I hold, which is just over 211 shares, that gives me a grand total, a portfolio value of $194,181.91. That's a daily movement of $2,684 upwards. So as you can see, if you've been following my videos, the volatility of Tesla has been going down gradually, which is a good thing. Previously my portfolio was fluctuating anywhere between 15 and 20,000 on a daily basis. Now it's fluctuating about 1,000 to 2,000. So price is consolidating at the moment. It's calming down, it's taking everything in, and it's forming a pattern, and hopefully something's gonna happen now. So that's day 48 of 1000. So now let's get into the technical analysis side of things. So I've got the Nasdaq 1 year chart here. So I've got the prices in candlesticks. I've put my resistance and support lines in green, and I've got the MA200 and MA50. The MA50 is the blue line, the MA200 is the red line. So if we zoom into it, we can see that the level is now, the Nasdaq level is trying to break the support of about just under 14,200. It's penetrating above, but it can't actually finish above that line. Once it finishes above that line, it's going to break that resistance, and then slowly it's going to move towards the MA200 line, which is currently 14,735. So if it can break this resistance, it's just going to keep on going up. It's giving it a good go. So it just needs some sort of good news to get investors back into the market. So it could be news about inflation not being as serious as we previously thought. So something like that would just shoot the Nasdaq up. So we just have to wait for something like that. So now let's have a look at the Tesla 1 year chart. So as you can see, I've got it all marked up here. So I've got the T1, T2, T3 levels. These were upward trends that's been broken now. Then we've got the T4 and T5, which is a downward trend. I've got all the support and resistance lines marked in green. So if you want to take a screenshot, feel free to take it. So I'm gonna zoom into it and see what's happening. So as you can see, it's forming, I mentioned this yesterday, it's forming what I think is a ascending triangle pattern. So basically price is consolidating, it's gonna get to the apex of the triangle on the right hand side, and then eventually it's gonna get some sort of good news that's gonna draw all the investors in, and then it's gonna pop out of this range and then go to try and head up to $1,000. So this is a brilliant time for long-term investors like myself to try and build a position, try to increase my position here. So my mantra, as I keep on saying, is try to buy as much as possible under $1,000. So if I can keep my cost basis low, that is my main concern, because as I keep on saying, I don't want to be buying Tesla shares for $1,500-$1,600. I'd rather be buying it for $900-$800 because I'm getting a bargain at the moment. I think the market is overreacting. Tesla is kind of underpriced at the moment. It's had so much good news. It's recorded so much profit in the past, and it's not properly reflected because the market has been weak. So it just needs some sort of a good news, and the market condition has to be good, and it's just going to shoot out. So I'm trying to buy as much as possible before it shoots out. So that's the Tesla 1-year chart. So now if we go into the Tesla 6 months chart, we can see the same thing, but it's a bit more clearer now. So as you can see, the price is consolidating. The price movement is within this triangle, and eventually I think in another few days it's going to move in either up if there's some good news, or it might move downwards if there's some bad news. So we just have to watch. So be very mechanical. If you're a long-term investor like myself, I'm trying to be mechanical. So I know if there's some sort of bad news and the price falls to 850, then I'm going to try and buy as much as possible there. If it goes down even further to 775, I'm going to try and buy more there. But if it keeps going up to 1000, then I'm going to take a break and I'm going to see where the next support level is. When the price settles down, then I'm going to buy. So that's what I've been doing for the last 19 months. I've been dollar cost averaging into the share and buying during the dips, and that's been really good for me because I've never held a position this long. I've never been all in on one share, but I really want to be all in on one share because I missed the opportunity. I kept on trading Apple, I kept on trading Amazon, I kept on trading Google, and then I realized if I just kept my position from the beginning, I would be much more wealthier than just trading in and out, losing money, making money, losing money here, making money there. So I'm a long-term investor now. I'm going to hold this position for as long as I can. I'm going to keep it for 1,000 days at least, and then after that it's going to be a forever share for me, and I'm going to sell whenever I need to. So that's the 6 month chart for Tesla. So let's have a look at the RSI analysis for Tesla. So as you can see, yes, a couple of days ago I drew a trend line on the chart. That trend line is still intact, and the RSI has ticked up to 45.03. So I suspect that if the ascending triangle plays out, this is going to keep on going above 50, and then the momentum is going to be with the bulls, and they're going to try and push prices back up as much as possible. The way the bears pushed the price down when RSI went below 50, that's the same way the bulls are going to try and push the prices up. So this is a fantastic opportunity to buy. So anything near the 30 level, where the RSI is near 30, this is a fantastic level to buy because there's peak fear, peak anxiety, everybody's frightened, the market is overreacting, and as long-term investors, you should be rational, you should be mechanical, and these are the points you need to buy. So when there's peak fear, this is when you have to have the courage to invest your money, because that Tesla is a fantastic business, it's a fantastic company, it's going to be one of the biggest growing companies in the world, it's going to be one of the greatest growth stories ever told. So this is the time to buy when there's peak fear in the market. So that is when the RSI is near the 30 level. So at the moment it's at 45.03, but I suspect it's going to keep on going up now. So that's the RSI analysis on Tesla. So let's have a look at the MACD analysis on Tesla. So as you can see, I've circled it in green. The black line is about to cross over the red line. That is a bullish signal. It hasn't happened yet, but it's touching each other. And now if you look at the histogram as well, it's going upwards, and eventually it's going to go above the 0 level, and then it's going to be in positive territory, and the momentum is going to be with the bulls. So the same way the bears drop the price, the bulls are going to be in control, and they're going to try and raise the price as much as possible. So as soon as that crossover happens, a lot of people are going to feel the confidence, they're going to come back in and they're going to buy Tesla. So that's the MACD analysis on Tesla. So both RSI and MACD are looking very bullish at the moment. So now let's have a look at the candlestick analysis. So I'm going to zoom in to see what's been happening. So if you zoom in, you can see that the price is relatively inside this triangle. It is trying to penetrate outside this triangle. It just needs some sort of a spark. some sort of a good news. If Tesla come out and say they'll be completing their full self-driving in 6 months or something, price is going to jump so quickly. So they need some sort of news that will break the price up. And I think something will come soon. I've seen this pattern so many times. It's like investors are waiting on the sideline. They're waiting for some sort of good news or bad news. And as soon as that happens, you know, depending on the news, it's going to break out upwards or break downwards. But I suspect, looking at the pattern, it's going to break upwards. So that's the Tesla candlestick analysis. So what are the key points to remember? So Tesla is now forming the later stages of an ascending triangle pattern. The stock just needs some sort of positive news to break it out of the pattern and move it towards 1,000 or beyond. So I'm not sure how high it's going to go. It could go up to the all-time highs again. It could keep on going, or it could keep going down. So whatever happens, just be mechanical about it. Be prepared. If it keeps on going, you know, are you going to sell? Are you going to keep it? Are you going to, you know, have something? Because sometimes you have the same problem when the price goes down. You're fearful. Should you sell it? Should you buy? The same is when the price goes up by 50-60%. Should you realize your gains? So have a plan in your mind. So my plan is so simple. I'm going to hold this for at least 1,000 days. So if it goes up by 50 or 60%, I'm still going to hold it. I'm not going to trade it. I'm not going to buy and sell because I can't time the market. Again, if it goes down, you know, I'm going to be mechanical. I'm going to buy at certain levels. So I've outlined every scenario in my mind, which will help me keep this stock for at least 1,000 days. So the next key point to remember is the Tesla price indicators. MACD is about to have a bullish crossover, and also RSI is about to move above the 50 level. So both signals are bullish. So if they cross this, if the MACD has its crossover and the black line crosses the red line and the histogram is in the positive territory and RSI is above 50, then price will almost certainly go up. So even with that even with that good news, it might continue to go up. So it's very important to keep an eye on the indicators so you know when to buy. So the next key point to remember is the key point I always keep banging on about. Know your key support prices and know your key support areas so you can keep your cost basis low. As a long-term investor, my main concern is to keep my cost basis as low as possible. I want to buy Tesla when it's on sale. I want to buy it when it's in a bargain. I want to buy it when it's having a fire sale, and this happens usually when there's lots of anxiety in the market, lots of fear in the market, and this is the best time to grab your cash and just go on a sale and buy as much as possible. So those are the key points to remember. So what are my buying levels? I'm just going to quickly go through this again. So the first buying level is at 900, then it's at 850, then it's at 814, which is the MA200 level, and finally 720. So these are the levels I'm going to buy at. The lower it goes, the more I'm going to try and buy. But if I'm trying to accumulate as much money as possible and then trying to buy as much as possible to lower my cost base. So those are my buying levels. So what is my plan now? So my plan is the same as yesterday, but I'm just going to go over it just to get clarity in my mind. So I'm going to continue to dollar cost average into Tesla and buy at regular intervals no matter what. I'm going to keep buying at the support levels before the price pops out of the ascending triangle, and I'm going to try to buy as much under $1,000. So as I said, that's my new mantra. Try to buy as much as possible under $1,000. So finally, I'm not going to sell my position. For me, I'm going to keep this for at least 1,000 days. And then after that, I'm going to try and keep it forever and sell it whenever I need it, because by that time, hopefully I'm going to be financially independent and be able to retire. So this is a very, very, very long-term position for me. The reason why Jeff Bezos is one of the richest men in the world is because he held on to Amazon right from the beginning. So buy and hold actually works. If you keep on trading in and trading out, you just, in my opinion, it's like it's just easier just to find a great company and just put all your money in it. Be a stakeholder, be a shareholder, know the company inside out, and then just believe in your analysis. And as long as your thesis is intact, you can just keep on pumping money into it, and hopefully over the long run, once you persevere and you're patient, you will be rewarded for your perseverance and your patience. So that's my plan for now. So if anyone's interested, I'm in the UK and I am a long-term investor. I used to be a trader, but now I'm a long-term investor and I invest all my money in a tax-efficient way. I use an ISA account and the app that I use is called Freetrade. Freetrade has a very simple interface and a cheap monthly cost of £3 per month. You can buy and sell shares commission free and there's immediate deposits from your account. There's a huge variety of stocks and shares to choose from, both in the UK and the US. And what I've done is I've left a referral link below. So if you sign up using my referral link, you will get a free share worth up to £200. I will also get a free share too. So it's a win-win situation. Take advantage of your tax allowance, invest in an ISA. You won't have to pay any money on your capital gains. And this is a fantastic way to build and protect your wealth. So finally, I hope you enjoyed this video and join me on my journey. Join me to see if I can build my position to 300 shares. Join me to see if I will reach my price target of $3,400. Join me to see if I can put my money where my mouth is and keep this position open for at least 1,000 days. And just join me to see if I can make $1 million in 1,000 days. So finally, I appreciate any likes and I'll read all your comments. I appreciate your subscription. I hope to bring you value and I wish you all the best on your investment journey. I really do. And until the next update, have a great day and I wish you all the best.